My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Iratus, Lord of the Dead, where typically I will spend about 1,000 years before I take you into the first fight. Here, just this once, we'll immediately go in. I did all of my checks off camera. You proud of me? I don't want to do that commonly though. I only wanted to do it this time just because I knew there was nothing important to actually get done. Alright, so my focus should be on the berserkers. That heavy flamethrower is a little bit of a problem, but the fact that I will be focusing the berserkers and pulling them forwards means that I should be pulling them past the heavy flamethrower, which should help mitigate the problem of that heavy flamethrower. The elite oracle giving like ward to people so that they, not ward, but block to people so they're protected from my D-positioning is going to be really, really frustrating. That's probably going to be the largest concern in this combat. Okay. I suspect it's probably going to be prudent to drop these. Ooh, a crit buff. Also got bone armor for +2 block. Neat. Oh, no, wait, what? Oh, the crit didn't change anything about it. You do just have that block. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. Okay, so I can lower the luck on the berserker that it's about to attack. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Now that's gonna
Ooh, good crit. Alright. Continue focus firing the same one, I feel. Ooh, I love that we're starting with crits already. Beautiful. And it only snowballs from here. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to want to have Kyle or I think it's Disney the second of our front lines. No, Carl of the Wild. I'm not going to want to have Kyle or Carl use the push ability, Onslaught, just because pushing someone pushes them behind a heavy flamethrower causes the problems we were talking about beforehand. I could throw out a volley of spears already, but I feel like that's probably not yet necessary. Like, I can use that to help clear up a berserker more quickly or something like that later. That's a wee bit frustrating. Dropping that regen. Probably means like another full round of attacks before we get him down. I don't really want to start using Splinter Hell either. I don't have Onslaught on this character, so I guess I will attack here. Good.
your frail bodies fail you.
So I have both of my mummies early in the next, so they would be able to pull someone ahead of the heavy flamethrower, even if I do manage to kill this berserker. That said, there's also the possibility that I roll... No, wait, hang on. I don't have Onslaught on Kyle or Carl here? Alright, that feels like a mistake to me. Fine.
This never gets old.
Just trying to make sure that the heavy flamethrower doesn't get its turn off that it's really planning for him. That said, when it's just the elite, the heavy flamethrower and the elite oracle, it's going to be awful for us, right? Yeah, it will. I think the heavy flamethrower actually does need to be the next target that we kill. I'm concerned that that's the case, but I believe it to be the case. I'll have Patricia holds. Her turn can be more important later. Yeah, that's not good. A crit from a berserker that has lost a lot of sanity on someone that's taking double damage? Not a fan. I'll give some more block out just in case. There's another advancement. I'm feeling better and better about using Splinter Hell. But all of my spells become a lot cheaper if I just get to 100 mana, so I feel like I should wait on that. Let's make sure that we've got someone ahead of the flamethrower before we decide what we're exactly going to be doing with them. So is it chewing through their sanity that I really want to do? Because physically attacking them and just pulling them forwards constantly isn't going to work. If the mummy has a debuff, mummy doesn't have a debuff, so that's not going to help us. I can purge the Doom debuff right now, but like only the Berserker gets act before that Doom debuff disappears, so it feels like it's not too impactful. See, the heavy flamethrower, the big problem that I have with it is that it has 20 physical armor, so my magic damage is going to have a rough time. What spell, if any, makes the most sense? I'm just not yet seeing it. Unfortunately, our resistance isn't particularly high on any of these characters, so they will take a bunch of damage to heavy flamethrower. I'm feeling like we're probably going to be cycling this whole party out into like the mortuary before we continue after this. Unfortunately, we don't have a heal after this space. Heavy flamethrower deals a ridiculous amount of damage. I don't want them to get to the front of the line. That's 35 damage across my entire party. I can hit like the first one I'm comfortable taking because the first one goes against ward for most of my characters, but after that, no longer cool. That said, this Berserker turning around and just murdering someone is a similar likelihood, possibility, threat. Don't you dare hit the frontliner. Okay, at the very least, they didn't target the double damaged. Okay, so now I can actually start using spells, by the way. Unfortunately, the only spell I would use is Volley of Spears on the Berserker, and if I do that, the Berserker dies, the heavy flamethrower gets to the front line, and we have a bad time. I think it's still really important to hit those mutilates, lowering the attack on that enemy. Just in case the Berserker dies at an inopportune time, and I have to fight the heavy flamethrower in the front line earlier than I'd expected. I mean, that Berserker is almost gone. Mutilate is a debuff on heavy flamethrowers, so I think I'll throw a Volley of Spears on you right now. While I still have the ability to do so. I'll have Neo wait. Seems the only responsible thing I can do, though. And I'm very much not looking to kill this Berserker before it takes its turn. That seems like a grave mistake for me. Nice. Sure, I lost that block, but only the Berserker really goes against that block anyway, so fine thing to lose. Okay.
One more.
Crit him. Good. Good, good, good. Now, all of our focus goes on the heavy flamethrower as quickly as we possibly can. Oh, the Elite Oracle already wants to escape. Hell yes. Okay, this is going to be a lot simpler of a combat than I thought it was going to be. I think... yeah, just another Mutilate. Try and lower the damage of the enemy. Yeah, 6 damage, as well as an Ignite that's doing, yeah, 18 to 20 true damage next turn. That's pretty bad, I'll admit. The second part of that's not great.
Making a mass grave.
I am pretty sure that I forgot to cast a spell last round. A little sad. Now, because I do know that it's actually just a debuff,
Extinction of life.
right? It's the ignite debuff that we actually have to worry about the damage from here. I can deal with that pretty easily, in fact. Just have the mummy in the third line remove everyone's debuffs. In fact, I'll do that right now. And that just saved 60 damage across my entire party. Ooh, I love it when that crits. You gotta love it when that crits.
Mine is the winning side.
Okay. Rewards are fine across the board. I'll take Onslaught now. Get that extra starting power. Now, let's have a look at what we want to do in the talent tree, because the talent tree has like 2 things left that I'm interested in. Got Relic Seeker, which I could have taken actually before I went out into that dungeon. My bad. And then it's got Love My Hands Bloody, as well as Indiscriminate Fire. That seems to me great. Like that plus the Cannoneer Garb, 50% more damage on top of the 20% more damage. It was doing 90, so 50%, like 135 to a single target pre-crit is pretty good. So we're going to be going down this tree. So in the next space, let's hit the Steely. Hit the Iratus XP, go for Spine Bomb, and then Love My Hands Bloody. Then the next 4 and go to Indiscriminate Fate. I can use Love My Hands Bloody like really early on in the fight to get to my Wrath really quickly as well. That's gonna be, oh yes. I just love it when it's all coming together like this. This is a bad fight. This is a really bad fight. Yikes. Okay. I might want to use a pretty powerful consumable here. We've got an Oracle. Again, Oracles aren't a problem until they definitely are way too much of a problem. We've got I think that's a Geomancer in there as well. Not too much of a problem for us. The Trader is the big problem there. So we will just immediately start focusing the Trader. Thankfully, the Trader is not elite, so it shouldn't be too daunting for us. We should have the ability to unlock this final area in the library, but we do have to make a bad Bone Golem for it, which is difficult to do. Difficult for me to part with the parts in order to make it.
Once it gets going, that white is going to turn nice and red.
Excellent. I mean, I can swap in and out people right now, but these people have better equipment. So after I end up getting the Indiscriminate Fate, and then after that, I'll probably finish Relic Seeker. But there's not that much else in the talent tree that I actually care about, which gives me the ability then to take all of the rest of my units out of the library and start flooding like the excavation area or the Abode of Wrath. Obviously not the Obelisk at this point. Probably not the Dead Lake, let's be real, but we could still get them to be useful elsewhere. Alright. So am I going to use a consumable for the next area? I kind of wanted to save the bundle of dynamite for the boss. I kind of wanted to save the Scroll of Skullfall for the boss, but the Scroll of Skullfall, as we saw beforehand, is not actually this. This effect, Skullfall, is not actually the effect that Scroll of Skullfall gives you. You know, the thing that says allows you to use Skullfall in combat doesn't give you the thing called Skullfall. There will come a day where I'm not mad about that, but today is not that day, friends. I think we actually just go in. I think we just go in. Alright, well, Trader takes the second turn. Hopefully it stances. Damn it. That was unfortunate. Yeah, the Trader, the fact that we will constantly be missing the Trader here as well, by the way, is a problem. It's a bad thing that happens. God damn it. So there's some debuffs. Doom? A Doom that's lasting for a single round left? Where did that happen from? Acid Bomb, I do need to remove that, actually. I'm starting here. Then, okay, never mind. It's fine. Let's go for the pull. Hopefully this one hits. Yay, it does. Sadly, I don't have time to actually volley of spears before the round ends.
Making a mass grave.
Yep, not a huge fan of the fact that the trader keeps getting protected hit. Definitely gonna remove those buffs. Debuffs, rather. And our bone golems are looking a little worse for wear. Just gonna be doing some healing here. Actually, I'll probably do some healing as well as a little bit of bone warding. Oh, those debuffs. Yeah, that's a stance that we're probably gonna have to let you take.
Making a mass grave.
Maybe not. You got the trader down. It would take 2 hits to get you out of your... Yeah, that's never happening. That one connected at least. Onslaught could save us here. We just learned Onslaught, I think, Carl. No, it wasn't Carl. It was someone else, apparently. Damn it. I could risk using Splinter Hell here to try and stop the Hammerer. I think that's actually probably worth my time. Well, it crit. Didn't stop the Hammerer, but it did crit. D-stance? Hey, got him. Woo! That actually would have been seriously dangerous at that point. Had we let that one go off. Great. I mean, how much do I really want to push the same target around constantly? Fine to just heal up until they have low luck and then go for the kills. God, that's so many debuffs that we just removed as well. Lovely. I mean, I also do want to get to, 100 Wrath before I start casting the rest of my spells. And we're here. Beautiful. So now I'm saving 10 mana per spell that I cast. Let's get the Elite Alchemist down first. Ooh, good hit. I mean, we're pretty likely to crit with anyone hitting the Elite Alchemist at that point. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have gone for the heal there. Because it looks like I probably could have stopped them from taking this turn if I hadn't gone for that heal. Similar to that. Okay, unlucky. Loses accuracy, evasion, and luck. Beautiful. Pretty much exactly what we're looking to see here. Now we can go back into healing because, like, this hammer is doing damage occasionally? Extremely occasionally? As long as I can make sure that I always manage to take that block off really quickly, I should be fine. That said, maybe I never even have to interact with the block. I just keep critting over the top of it. I love that this build has the capability to actually doing that in these fights. One person wanting to escape now. Balls. Good to me. We can get a little bit more healing on the mummies from actually just these debuffs being removed. It's gonna be good. All right, Hammer, no significant damage, please. Oh, that's the least significant damage you could have done. Neo gets all the way back up to that max HP. And the Hammerer slowly but surely perishes.
sad display of mortal kind.
Not particularly good rewards for anything that we did there. Especially considering how dangerous I guess I amped it up to be. We got a grave in the next space, and then after the grave we can eat, well, no need to speculate. We'll see what we actually scout when we get there. A mummy would be really useful here. Not for the ability to upgrade it or anything like that, but just for the fact that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a mummy as part of my construction for, yeah, the dead lake out here. So having a spare one around seems pretty useful. So I'm currently running an excess of, is it 0 mummies right now? No, 1, just the 1. So I've got 2 excess in the bone golems, 1 excess mummy, and only the 1 slot in the arena still. Commander Kronos is getting real swole up in there.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
Still just doesn't have the best equipment though. I'll throw Ballard back up in there, I guess. 2 elite berserkers, an elite trader, as well as a normal geomancer, or or 1 hammerer, 1 golden golem, 1 alchemist, and 1 musketeer. Let me just quickly ponder this one. Let me marinate that one in the old brain juices for a couple trillion years. Oh, whoops, my finger slipped. I accidentally made my decision before I even finished the quip. What a shame. All right, let's get the alchemist down first. Right? No, it's musketeer. It's musketeer. Ooh, crit on the first hit. You know I love that. Unfortunately, got that big old reader wrecked in particular.
Making a mass grave.
I'm gonna just see if we can get that kill right now. Come on! There's the golden golem buffing itself with a little bit of defense and a little bit of block. Sorry, a little bit of block and a little bit of ward. Did you heal that target? No, but you gave them a block and a ward. How dare you? Why couldn't we have just crit and gone directly through? Happy to start getting some block out there. That's my bad. If I'd focused, yeah, I would have been able to do something about that. Damn it. Come on. Stop redirecting my attacks, please. It's very crucial you stop doing that. Thank heck that hit a block. Goodbye, Musketeer. It took us a couple rounds of focusing exclusively you and absolutely no one else at any point, but we eventually killed you. Ugh, that feels bad. Yeah, the amount of buffs that the golden golem is going to end up with here is disconcerting. Definitely disconcerting. I don't really have anything that I do with the Neo right now, though. Now we're above 75 Wrath. Our HP should start being a little bit more comfortable. The Alchemist constantly doing those buffs on that target is really bad, though, because that's been a plus 50% 2 times over.
Hope there will still be
Good hit.
left to reanimate.
So I get a volley of spears before the round ends. And then I think I'll actually purge these debuffs. Yep. Go for another pull, and then hopefully one of the bone golems has the ability. Actually, no, I'm not going to get the bone golem to do it. I'm just going to go for the healing on the bone golems. Perfect. That's all we needed. Yep, that whole round is now so much more comfortable. I'll also throw that on the hammerer because I know that I have the ability to now. And yeah, as you can see, our health is starting to stabilize. There we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. The crits are really powerful eventually with these. Good God.
One by one, life vanishes from
You gotta love it. Yeah, they're gonna do a bunch of debuffs, but if my mummies needed to heal, they could heal off of that.
antediluvian evil.
But because they don't, we're just gonna, like, destroy the golden golem really easily. I haven't got a perk for it. Beautiful. I'll have Neo wait, right? I guess it's not that important. It's a 5 damage difference if I wait until the end of the round so that I don't have the debuff on me anymore. I don't think it's that impactful to actually care about, though. I love it. Just that single self buff that does absolutely nothing to keep you alive. It's very comforting. Because I've been in that position, knowing that I'm about to lose to the enemy party, having absolutely nothing that I can do, and just using frantically any moves that I have remaining. I know how you feel, Golden Golem. And that's why this victory is all the more sweet. Alright, so the Relic Seeker now needs to be picked up, right? Been avoiding that for too long. No, I was going for indiscriminate fire. Why did I do that to myself? Damn it, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm probably actually not even gonna have the time to get indiscriminate fire back up before the boss fight as a direct result of what I just did. My bad. Starting turn 4 plus 3 attack for 2. I mean, that's fine for you know, mummies become pretty powerful. 1 ward, starting in turn 2, get extra accuracy. I mean, that's fine, but the bone golems both already have things they want for that. That's better.
For my future kingdom.
Yeah, this one will actually benefit you, Carl. Okay, so that is 2 elite dwarves, 1... What are they actually called? It is Geomancer, isn't it? Yeah, elite Geomancer. So the Geomancer is going to be the main source of damage, as well as the elite Musketeer. The Geomancer is party damage, Musketeer is single target damage. Is there anything I need to concern myself with before we go in? Lowering their accuracy would be really, really good, but we don't have the ability to do that with any of the things that we're currently holding, so let's ignore that entirely. I do have the ability to take the Scroll of Skullfall into the combat. That could actually be pretty effective. That said, then I would probably spend most of my mana before I even go into the boss fight. I don't want to do that, obviously. Alright, let's have another bit of a look at our equipment. Now that we've gotten a couple past the position where we were actually having some difficulty with this. Okay. I can make a blue skull right now. That's pretty useful.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
Actually, I can make a purple skull.
Skeleton will clean up this mess later.
Attack, luck, initiative. See, that's something that goes on on one of the mummies. Attack, luck, initiative. Yeah, those definitely go on mummies. Which is unfortunate, because I don't really want to put that on a mummy right now. Ideally, at least. Okay, I think we'll be able to sit on that. Make 2 better fleshes? I mean, I can. I don't know if it's super prudent to do so, though. I'm 1 flesh of short of being able to make 2 purple flesh here. Getting to purple level equipment is pretty big. It's pretty monumental in terms of the statistic changes. Which is why I'm still considering it. Fine. Is it Scroll of Skullfall or is it just the bundle of dynamite? I think it's just the bundle of dynamite.
Fetching.
Come on, don't regret this. Because I could see this going real bad real quick. Hell yeah. I'm loving what the block is doing for us so far. Huge fan. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of that going on. 13 doesn't really scare me. Oh, come on. I really need to hit one of these in the first round. Thank you. It's essential so that I can actually get the volley of spears off. Alright. There's our volley of spears here for the first round, and then I'll just kill the musketeer. I mean, with the musketeer down, this is immediately non-threatening to me. Because now every target goes against the Geomancer until the Geomancer is dead, and then the fight is over. Until such a time, yeah, it'll be a little annoying, but it'll be fine. We'll get there in the end. And both of my bone golems will just be tanking it up in the front line until that happens. Okay. Yeah, the Geomancer has absolutely no dodge, so we now should just be able to pretty much pick on them until they're dead. We're just going to bully them a little. Got him. Good hit. Good hit. Alright, so can I try and go for the kill here? The answer is no. Not unless I use an ability. I don't want to use an ability right now. I don't think I need to use any more abilities. Unfortunately, I put the Elite Geomancer, like, back up in the back line where I think it would ideally like to be. Not my best move.
Fresh corpses.
Alright, just keep up with that healing for a moment. And we're comfy. So outside of this battle, I heal 5 mana by base as well as 32. So 37. So I almost get back to full mana. That's totally comfortable. So yeah, this is definitely the point where I stop using anything else. It shouldn't be too long until we get to like insta-critting the elite Dwarven Warrior constantly here.
My kingdom comes.
Something like that. Yeah, these elite Dwarven warriors actually don't seem significantly different to normal Dwarven warriors. I guess the numbers are a little bit higher.
Savor
That's
these
about it.
last few heartbeats.
Sometimes I wish I had a mummy in the front line just so that they would hit that and already have the luck debuffs on them. So that I'd start critting a little bit faster. But at the same rates, the mummies don't have the same recovery abilities as the Bone Golem. In fact, I don't know if anyone in the game has the same recovery abilities as the Bone Golem. So we'll take what we're offered. Oh, you actually want to escape. Do I want to spare 20 in order to get a vampire right now? No. No, I can craft garbage units whenever I want them. I'm fine. I want the 20 mana more for the boss fight.
Antediluvian evil comes for you.
Damn, we're so cruel to you.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
Smoke bomb's pretty good. We also got a purple skull right there. Let's have a quick look at that. +6 vigor, +1 ward, +1 block. Yeah, that's something that goes on a frontliner. Just plus vigor, ward, and block. That's a frontliner's ability. Definitely. Happy to use it. Patricia, the first of our units to hit level 7. Well done. We'll give you an extra ward for your troubles. Next location is the double elite, sorry, not double elite, 1 elite berserker, 1 normal berserker, 1 heavy flamethrower, and a hammerer. That's actually going to take an extra moment. Target the elite berserker first, but the problem is the elite berserker is going to have to redirect like a significant amount of the attacks made against them to the hammerer. And then the hammerer does need to be constantly attacked until we can like de-starts them. So how do we accomplish those easily? With spells? Yeah. Yeah, I guess we just target the elite berserker with a bunch of spells really, really quickly. We use spells as well in the first round to get through the block of the hammerer. Move from there. Seems our best idea. However, immediately after that, we're going into a boss fight as well. So since we're at 40 minutes, I feel like here is where we should probably stop for the moment. Don't worry. There's another episode in about 2 hours. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.